Hey y'all, so we are here with another episode of My Lazy Journey. As you guys know, if you're just tuning in, if you're just catching this, don't know who I am, the Lazy Millennial. This is My Lazy Journey. And with My Lazy Journey, I like to bring on different service providers, or product based, we'll say service providers. We like to bring on different service providers, not only dealing with business, but our personal life, because our business lives and our personal lives intertwine when it comes to building like a lazy business. If you want to learn more about My Lazy Journey, just make sure to check the first video. But I don't want to spend too much time on this. Today, I want to bring you guys, I'm super excited. We have a nanny this time we're interviewing. So, like, I don't know about y'all, I have two young kids. It is super hard running an online business with two little ones. So I'm super excited to bring this on, like get this dialogue going. But let me read off her bio, and then we'll get the show on the road because y'all know I like to ramble, but I'm trying to stay on topic. So, anywho, our guest tonight is Miss Cynthia. She has been childcare for over 22 years, working with children between the ages of newborn to 10 years old. She specializes in newborn care, positive sleeping habits, which is big, potty training, positive discipline, and management of the household. She's recently taken on the role of training other nannies. Working with children is her life's calling, and it's the best career that she's had so far. And with all of her experience, told myself I was gonna do that. I wasn't gonna do that. Now here I am doing it. Anyway, she will be the perfect fit for your family. So I want to bring her on. I am super excited to get this interview process going. So let's do it. All right, Miss Cynthia, you are live.
Hi,
How are you?
everyone. Thank you,
How are
Adrian, for
you?
taking the time and doing and including me in your lazy journal, your lazy journey. So I'm
Yeah, I've
excited.
been doing things.
I kind of felt like it was a calling. My mom said my first word was baby, which I didn't say baby until my sister was born. I was 2 years old. But I've always loved children. I started my nanny career because I worked at a daycare. And my first nanny family, their oldest actually was attending there. He was about 8 months old. And I started babysitting for them here and there. And they had a trip planned. They're business owners. So they had a trip planned to Jamaica. Well, they were going to Montego Bay, and children can't go to Montego Bay. So he ended up staying with his grandparents. But then when they came back, I continued to babysit. And about a year or two later, they had another baby. And I ended up being their living nanny for about 4 years. And they had him in daycare, and they just said, we need a nanny. I was 20. I said, sure.
Yeah.
So
Who's gonna turn
that's
that
how I
down?
started. That's how I started, and then I went on to continue to be their nanny, and from then I've raised over 30 children, alongside their parents. So I absolutely love what I do. I wouldn't change anything. Like, this is the way I'm going to retire. It's my favorite career ever. So I
Oh my
definitely
God.
consider it to be a calling.
I love that. So this is mine. This is like totally off script, as you
Okay.
know. So as you know, we are in South Carolina, and oftentimes I'll see in the nanny groups, babysitting groups, and all that stuff, people intertwining babysitter and nannies, and it gets really confusing. So could you clear up like what a babysitter is, or what's the difference between a babysitter and a nanny, or any other terms that
Yes.
make it clear?
So we'll start out as a babysitter because that's essentially what I started out as. And a babysitter is typically, someone of a younger age. I started out babysitting when I was 16, but a babysitter can still be considered a person in their older age. But a babysitter provides simple services like just playing with the kids, keeping them occupied for a couple hours. Um, but a nanny actually goes into someone's home. They assist with managing the household. They assist with dropping off, picking up children, helping parents with meal prep, preparing meals, after school activities. So you're managing your schedule, the family schedule, the kids' schedule. So you're kind of the middle person. I like to describe it as I am the glue that holds everything together. So when the parents go to work, they don't have to worry about the children. or their schedule, they know at a peace of mind that everything, including the household, is being taken care of while they're not there.
I love that. Okay, so what I guess this kind of like goes into it. So like what would you want people to know before they go to hire a nanny? What would you want them to know, or what should we have prepared on our end?
So as a nanny, if I, as I'm not a parent, but if I was hiring a nanny, I would like parents and families to realize that, having someone come into your home, you know, as a nanny, we're coming in to assist you to help make your life easier so that you don't feel like you have to be the super parents. So just know that a nanny is coming in your personal space. So she's just not going to feel the energy of the children. She feels the energy of the entire home. And everyone has an off day. So it's good. Communication is very important to a successful relationship, especially with someone being in your home. Someone that's taking care of your children. We're the third parent. So the priority of the children is just on us as it is on the parents. So it's important for us to work together as a team. My favorite quote is, "It takes a village to raise children," because that's the era that I was raised. And I like to implement that and let parents know it's impossible for you to do everything. And you don't have to, and it's okay. Because we live in a different society now. Both parents have to work in most households. So you need someone to make sure that your kids are still being taken care of. And a nanny can do all of that.
I love that. I like the teamwork. That's like it. You're just saying like the key words of what the lazy journey is. So I have another question. So we also again, as like I told you before, I was like also looking for a nanny and stuff as well. I'm like trying to prepare myself because I know we're gonna need one down the line. But okay, so you gave us a difference between a babysitter and a nanny, and you also told us like things if we're gonna work with one. So what is the best way to approach one? Like, well, I know there's Facebook groups and stuff, but like if you really want to hire someone, like what is the best way? Should we just like reach out to you? Is there paperwork involved? Like what does that process look like?
Yes. So what you to contact me, you can contact me through email. I'm available on Facebook and Instagram. In hiring me, I require that clients, and it's to protect the family and myself. I do contracts. So it's easily aligns and keeps everybody on the same page in terms of expectations for the nanny and for the family, and the kids, and pay. And, documents are just important because it protects both parties. Contracts shouldn't be looked at as a threat, but a protection. Also, when I interview with families, we usually talk on the phone first. But I do let them know that I would like to meet them in person, because you never know the energy of, they may not like my energy, or we just may not be a good fit. So it's important to follow through with a conversation, and I send over my credentials to the family, because that's important. That I'm coming in and take care of a person's most prized possession. So you want to present yourself in a professional manner to these parents, because there's a real thing as parent guilt. Moms get it more, but moms have to work. But you don't want to make a parent feel bad for going to work. They have to go to work because they have to take care of their child, but they also want to know that their precious little one is being taken care of and they're happy. And when they come home like that, it just eases the mom guilt, because it's always there.
Okay. That's really good to know, because that's like my thing. Like I'm working through that myself, but I know there's other parents, other moms that's like feeling the same way. Shoot, dads as well feeling the same exact way. So thank you for like clarifying that as well. And I like completely lost my other question. So I want to swing back. Oh no, now I remember that. I remember. So when it comes to training, I know you said like in your bio you train nannies as well. So how how do you go about that? Is there like a program that you have or
I'm sorry,
course
repeat that one more time.
training other nannies? Like, do you have a course that's out there or something coming up that we should know about in case someone else wants to step into this job field?
So I'm very new to that. I actually have I did it recently with one of my previous clients. She has a new nanny and she's excellent, but she doesn't have much experience with babies. So she's a little intimidated with the new baby that she just had. So I went in, and just watched her and trained her for a
Okay.
whole day. Watched her do the process, and if she had any questions like how to change his diaper, how to burp him, how to swaddle him, because she's unfamiliar with that because she's used to working with older children. So I offer that to parents to let them know because most times parents are very happy with their nannies, but every nanny doesn't know everything, and it's okay. So a part of which goes along with your lazy journal is to take advantage of your community. So I always speak with parents and let them know, let me come in and let's try to fix the issue before we get rid of the nanny. Because just like in any other working industry, there's training. And there's some nannies, as myself, I've been a nanny for 23 years, and I every year am learning, oh, this resource is available, this resource is available. So as a nanny, I like to educate the parents, and I offer any knowledge to other nannies because we all have one goal, and it's to take care of kids. And if we don't
Right.
ask questions, then we could be eliminating ourselves from information that could elevate us in our career.
That makes total sense. I love that. Okay, so that's good to know. I'm glad. Okay, so you do all this stuff. You take care of children. You are like helping these families out. So what exactly do you do? Like, how do you practice healthy boundaries, or what do you do in your own home life to maybe alleviate some of the heavy work that you're doing? Because this is heavy work.
So I will just do a quick backstory on myself. I was diagnosed with epilepsy in 2019. So before that, would work easily, 80 hours, no problem, because
Yeah.
I'm motivated by money. I love what I do. And, you know, I don't mind working, but when I was diagnosed with epilepsy, I had to make myself a priority
Yeah.
and setting boundaries as far as work. So now that, it's been almost 5 years since I've had epilepsy, I've gotten to the point in my career where I make my own schedule versus going and interviewing with a family and being told you need to work. We need you to work 60 hours. Now I'm at a point where I've set a healthy career boundary where I don't want to work 60 hours. I can't do it. My body, it's not worth it. So,
Right.
my health is like number one right now, and then my career. And I found that with me setting that boundary for myself, it has really opened up my career for myself even more because I'm more present. I'm not overly tired anymore. I don't have to worry about taking off work because I had a seizure because I figured out the balance. It took 22 years, but
Yeah.
we are here now. So I encourage, part of your my lazy journey is, that outsourcing is very important. It's not it shouldn't be looked at as a negative thing because it's either, I sleep train a lot of children and parents are simply exhausted. But there's this stigma that I have to do it all. I have to do it. I'm tired. I'm working 80 hours and I have to be a parent. And if I'm not present or there for everything, I'm not a good parent. But I
Right.
tell parents, before you were a parent, you were you. Before you were married and before you were a husband or wife, you were you. And now you as we get older, we add layers. Me, we get married, if my career, and then parents. So I tell, really push my families, family time is very important, but date nights are essential. Because when mom and dad aren't happy, the baby's not happy. When mom
Right.
doesn't have moments to herself with her friends, or she likes to exercise, she's not happy. And then that energy reciprocates to everyone else in the house. And it's simply because mom needs an hour to work out. So I provide services. You need a date night, I got you. You need someone to meal prep because you don't know how to cook or you just don't feel like it. I do that also. You want someone to come travel with you on vacation because you actually want to enjoy your vacation.
Right, that's a
along
big
with
thing.
enjoying the vacation with your children. I also travel. Parents who are struggling with a newborn and need, sleep training. Potty training is never fun. I have yet to meet a parent who enjoys the potty training stage. So that is one of something I'm an expert in. So I offer that service to parents also. I also offer a service called Nanny 911. And if anyone is familiar with that show, it's positive discipline is, my mom raised us like that. Like I did grow up in the era where spanking, and I'm not anti-spanking. I just have to say that. Hopefully I don't lose any followers, but I'm also very open to the different methods of discipline I've learned in my career. And they work just as well. And parents that are my age, they grew up in the same era that I grew up in, so they automatically think this is the way you have to do it. But when you educate parents and they're open to learning things, it's beneficial for everyone. There's no one right way to discipline children or to raise kids. You can learn from each other.
I love that. Okay. Well, that's good to know all the different services and stuff. So I will be keeping that in mind, the back of my head, because So I know we talked about this already a little bit, but please let us know where we can connect with you. And if you have anything coming up, let us know that as well.
Yes. So I am going to be starting a series, Reading with Cece. I'm going to be starting a YouTube channel where I'm reading stories to children. I'm going to record. Some are going to be live, but right now they're just going to be recorded. And I haven't set up YouTube yet, but once I do, I'm going to post that on my page, my Facebook page, which is Modern Day Nanny. And you can also find me on Instagram. And, I forgot, what else did you ask me?
No, perfect. Upcoming plans and where to connect with you for those that are watching the replay as well.
Yes, and I'm currently located in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, but I do offer some of my services virtually. So if you are interested and you're not located in the Charleston area, you can send me an email at moderndaynanny@yahoo.com, or you can message me on Facebook or Instagram, and we can talk about how can I assist you to make your life much easier.
I love it. Okay, so there you guys have it. I hope I asked the right questions and got y'all answers. If not, please connect with her afterwards or message me and I'll connect you guys together, whatever you want to do. But thank you guys so much. This has been another episode of My Lazy Journey, and we'll be back next week. So y'all have an amazing Tuesday.
Thank
you. You know what? I'm going to say y'all have an amazing night or day, whatever time you're watching.
Right.
All right. Bye, y'all. Right, exactly. Bye, y'all.
Thank you. Bye.